Friend hired a prostitute. Let me start this off by saying I'm ashamed. So, I am a young male, under 18, and the other day, I got high and asked one of my not-so-good friends if he could help me get lucky with a girl. This friend has a lot of connections in my town. He texted me back and said he found a girl that would be down. He stayed the night at one of my closest friend's house the other night and admitted that he paid the girl $20 to bang me. My closer friend decided to tell me before we hooked up, and I declined the sex shortly after. I felt the need to get this off my chest. Hidden album. Is it normal for a guy, married guy, to have an entire hidden photo album of 1,000s of naked women/TikTok girls with no bras/in bikinis? Over 1,000 photos of girls' faces and their boobs and just random TikTok girls. Look, I can understand porn if he's away from me and horny. But like, he hasn't been away in a long time. He's doing this on days when we're together. It's almost better if it's just something quick and faceless on Pornhub. But it's almost like he's collecting them to come back to later. Collecting their faces and their bodies. It's almost like the fully clothed ones hurt more. He just screenshots girls from TikTok, not even thirst trap girls, just girls in military uniforms or cute girls in tank tops. I don't know. Is this normal? How often are guys looking at other girls? He's 25. At 40, will he still be like this, or is this mainly influenced by his being 25? I accidentally gave the Fonz a thumbs up. I lived in the Hollywood Hills and was waiting at the stoplight to get out and a car comes next to me. I casually glance over and recognize the lawyer from Arrested Development. I gave him a big smile of recognition and he smiled back. I gave him a thumbs up and mouthed "I love your work." He saw my thumbs up and awkwardly giggled and kinda rolled his eyes. He did not give me the thumbs up back. The light turns green and we both go our separate ways. About 5 minutes later I'm racking my brain as to why he got a little weird about the thumbs up, and I remember that he also played the Fonz and giving the thumbs up was his catchphrase. I've never been so embarrassed and felt like such a douche. It's like seeing your girl and saying, "Did I do that?" I was that guy. I really only remembered him from Arrested Development at the time, but there is no excuse. The Fonz thinks I'm lame. Husband changes our boy's diaper but not our girls. My husband never changed our baby girl's diaper, not once, and she's 2 years old now. But my husband does change our baby boy's diaper. I told him to change her diaper and he won't. He says it makes him feel uncomfortable wiping and changing her diaper because she has female genitalia. He also doesn't bathe her. I am responsible for bath time for the kiddos. I've spoke to this with my friends and family and some of them think it's normal for a man to feel this way. I guess I'm not the first wife to experience this, but I just think it's odd. A lot of men in my family were also like this. My father never changed a diaper, but he never changed mine or my brother's diaper. It wasn't strictly a gender thing. I just thought this wasn't really a thing anymore. I thought maybe it's because men are more sexual and they think about sex all the time and tend to over-sexualize everything, but I think it's really weird that he's doing the most about our baby girl. One time he really went overboard with this weird phobia. He was alone with our baby girl and she pooped and she really needed a diaper change. He was in a public setting, but even if he wanted to change her diaper he couldn't because they don't have changing tables in the men's restroom. This is true, I've been to this area before and they only have changing tables in the women's rooms. So my husband drove to my mother's house and she changed our daughter's diaper and then he went home. I just thought this was so ridiculous. Luckily he isn't really alone with our kids for a long period of time since my husband works most of the time and I'm a stay-at-home mom, but this is just so ridiculous when I have to take a shower and he's like, "Aren't you going to change her first?" My curiosity got the best of me and I started Googling why a lot of men don't like to change diapers, and this was a common problem I saw a lot of people were having. It's just crazy to me. I don't feel weird changing my boy's diaper, but people are telling me it's because women aren't naturally perverted as much as men are. I hate my crybaby best friend. We can't go anywhere without her tearing up about something. She can't do anything on her own or she cries. She can't work more than 25 hours a week or she starts crying by Wednesday. We used to date and this was a problem. I'd ask for one singular weekend where she tries her best to not have a mental breakdown and she could never do it. I hate how I'm the one always taking care of her because she's autistic and I need to be mindful of her going nonverbal. What about me? I go nonverbal. She wouldn't even be aware of her mental illness as if I wasn't there to tell her the symptoms. She has admitted that if it wasn't for me, she would have ended herself. When we were dating she was the reason I wanted to end myself. I don't even think I want to be her friend anymore.